Semifinal number 2 with the Euro 2024 tournament sees Netherlands meeting England on Wednesday, July 10th at 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time at Signal Iduna Park in Dortmund, Germany. The odds in this game see England coming in as favored. It's plus 150 odds. The draw plus 190. Netherlands plus 220. Netherlands to advance plus 110. England odds-on favorites to advance at minus 138. Now, before we get into the best bets and breakdown of this game, if you're looking for the best sports betting odds and new customer promotions, be sure to help out this channel and use the link signupexpert.com/shredthespread. I'll put that down there in the comments. There are great bonus offers from sportsbooks like Bet365, Caesars, DraftKings, FanDuel, BetMGM, and more, where you can claim up to $1,000 or even $1,500 in bonus bets depending on your location and the book you choose if you sign up as a new customer. Check it out, signupexpert.com/shredthespread. For Netherlands, how they made it the semifinals into the Final Four, they have a 2-1 win over Austria, a 0-0 draw with France, 3-2 loss to Austria, 3-0 win over Romania, a 2-1 win versus Turkey last round. Now, in that game against Turkey in the quarterfinals, Turkey opened the scoring in the 35th minute from Samat Aykan, and it stayed that way until late on, with Netherlands continuing to apply pressure all game and finally scoring from Stefan de Vrij in the 70th minute, and then following it up minutes later with a pass into the box that deflects off of Turkey's Mert Mulder for an own goal in the 76th minute. It was 2-1 Dutch, and that extends the own goal scoring race leader to 10 goals. Final stats in that game: 60% Netherlands for possession, shots 15-11 Turkey, shots on target an equal 4-4, corners 7-3 for Turkey. For England, how they made it into the Final Four: match day 1-0 win over Serbia, a 1-1 draw followed that with Denmark, a 0-0 draw with Slovenia, a 2-1 win in extra time over Slovakia in the round of 16, and a 1-1 draw where they went on to win 5-3 in PKs versus Switzerland last round in the quarterfinals. Though in that game between England and Switzerland, the first half had its moments and a slightly more attacking version of England came out. The bar is low though for that, in a slightly adjusted formation, but just barely. Still ended though 0-0 in that first half. England led attempts 5-1, but neither team registered a shot on target. Harry Kane had only 9 first half touches as well, and it was just the second time in the past 69 knockout round games in the tournament where there had been 0 shots on target for either team in a half. In the second half, the Swiss looked the much more improved team, controlled the play, and in that half passed the ball into the box, which takes a slight deflection bounces around, lands to Breel Embolo to tip in for the lead in the 75th minute to give the Swiss that 1-0 lead. But Bukayo Saka responds for England quickly soon after and blasts home a shot from the top of the box, the bottom right corner, and off the post and in. And that came after Gareth Southgate finally made some subs to try to get England back into the game. They tied the game in the 80th minute. There was no scoring at extra times. It was off to PKs where England would get the win 5-3. Final stats: 52% possession England, shots 13-11 England, shots on target 3-3, and corners 4-3 for England. If we look at past history between these teams, Netherlands and England, since 2002, this matchup has rarely gone England's way, but there's also been a lot of draws as well. The Dutch are 4-4-1 in the past 9, so that's just 1 loss in 9. And they also only have 1 loss in the past 11 against England. Netherlands have actually won 3 of 4, including the last meeting in 2019 in the Nations League, won 3-1 in extra time. That was 1-1 at the end of regulation. For the Dutch, they now have just 3 losses in 15 games. They've kept clean sheets as well in 8 of 12. The over 2.5 has gone 9-1, only failing to cash against France. Over 1.5 is 20-3. Over 2.5 this tournament alone has gone 4-1. And the shutout against France is the only time they've not scored in their last 18 games and just the second time in 39 games. For England, it's a complete opposite story when it comes to totals bets. The under 2.5 has gone 6-0 in recent games. They've scored 4 regulation goals in their last 6 games, but they've only allowed 4 goals in their last 7 games as well. So the offense has been poor. The defense is what's getting them by. Further back, they've gone 15-7-3, just 3 losses in that time. If we're looking at predictions for the Euro 2024 semifinals for this game, let's just look at this, break this down a little bit here. England is getting by, but obviously it's been ugly and just barely. It's only 3 losses in 25 games if we go further back. But this current team right now in this tournament is just scraping by, and it's by the slimmest of margins. They were seconds away from going out against Slovakia, minutes away from going out to Switzerland. I have a similar thought process for this game as I did against the last game, where I said that Switzerland double chance plus some sort of underplay, an under 3 or under 4, or betting on Switzerland to advance because they offered better value, all look like good bets. That or perhaps a draw, or maybe even a first half draw. Now all of those came in except for Switzerland advancing. However, I still believe that Switzerland did look like a good team in that game and very easily could have moved on. Now, the odds again here will favor England versus the Dutch, but I think again that's just on name and star power in the lineup. Those stars have just not shown up this tournament. This again looks much like a coin flip 50-50 game where the Dutch just offer the better value if you're looking for a winner. Netherlands, are they better than Serbia, Denmark, Slovenia, Slovakia, Switzerland? I would say yes. Do they arguably have the best attackers England has faced so far? Probably. Will Gareth Southgate change his tactics? It's very unlikely. Can England win this game? Of course they can. They have star players in their lineup. They play good defense. Of course they can win. But to me, they've shown nothing to make my thinking that using my money to bet on them would be a good use of anyone's money. The Dutch have had some problems with teams that attacked, like Austria and Turkey, but England doesn't look like they want to attack at all this tournament. England's games have been unders. Most of Netherlands' games have been overs. So tough to say which way this goes, but I think this will be another tight Euros game like most of them have been. So to me, the few options could be Netherlands draw no bet. If they win, you get the win. If they draw, you get the push. Or Netherlands double chance, win or tie, under 3 goals, plus 105. Netherlands double chance under 4, minus 138. Or simply Netherlands to advance by any means at plus 110 odds, regulation, extra time, or PKs. So take your pick there. If you're just looking for a winner, I would go Netherlands to advance at plus 110. If you want to play a little bit safer, I would go Netherlands double chance, win or draw in regulation, plus under 4 goals in the game, minus 138 odds as my best bet. What are your best bets in this game? Overs, unders, who do you think moves on? Share them down there in the comments, and good luck.